Hey guys, and welcome to like unbox. I wouldn't say unbox opening. I'd say like a review of something that I've wanted to do for a while now, but I haven't had the time or the place. So I went over to this place on the weekend. Yeah, and I bought myself a set of these bad boys. So we've got like Player's Handbook. This is Dungeons and Dragons. We've got the Monster Manual, and we've got the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Well, it's not 5th edition; it's called Dungeons and Dragons now. And we've got the starter set. So I'm gonna go through all these in 3 individual videos, but in this one video, we're gonna just start with the starter set. So the starter set seems alright. It seems pretty cool. Like that focus, like the dragon, the artwork. It's actually outstanding if I'm absolutely honest. And if we open it up, to be honest, it did disappoint me a little bit with the content in here. Like when I bought the 4th edition, come on, focus. There we go. The 4th edition, it did have a lot better stuff in it, if you ask me. So here's the rule book. The rule book is 32. It says 32 pages. Yeah, as you can see, 32 pages of content. Now, basically, it's basic rulebook. So, yeah. Tells you, Chapter 1, how to play. The Dungeons & Dragons roleplay game is about blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, you got quite a lot. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this, like how to play the game dice. If you are a normal, player, you've played a lot of Dungeons & Dragons, you'll basically know, but it's nicely set out. It looks nice. It's nicely... if you really want to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons, you can pick it up quite easy if you just watch the PAX versions or somebody playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's really easy. So you got like new edition is I think that's new advantage and disadvantage. It's quite new to it. You got proficiency bonus as well, which is slightly. It's basically the same as your plus and minuses, but it's slightly different. And yeah, you've got contests, which are. If you're attacking somebody, you don't have to roll to attack them. They have to roll to save against something. No, sorry, that's a different one. Sorry, that's a DC. That's a DC check. A contest is where a character rolls, and then a monster has to roll as well, and whoever gets the highest wins. So, say if you're fighting over something over strength and you're wrestling, if I rolled a DC 20 something and you get DC, if I rolled 16 and you rolled a 17, obviously you would win, right? And you got like dex checks, strength checks. It's all pretty, pretty safe. Saving throws, order in combat, surprises. It's pretty casual, normal stuff. I'm just flicking through here. They got a nice little bit of artwork down here. That's quite nice. Let's talk about knocking out characters and dying and rolling and damage. I only played 4th edition actually, which was interesting. Long rest, short rest, marching, stuff like that. That's what that is. And then you got your equipment, of course, your adventurer's kit. There are some new stuff. There's a nice little bit of artwork again. There's new stuff, which, well, from 4th edition to this edition anyway, which I think is somewhere down here, which I think is the jewel box or something. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You got perfume bars and stuff like that, like stuff that you could add into the game yourself. You know what I mean? It's nothing really that great, I would say. Like that's quite nice artwork, I got to admit. Spells, you've got loads and loads of spells and stuff like that. Like that's the first thing you get. Then this is good. I like this. This is probably my favourite bit of it. The Lost Mines of Fair Deliverer. What the fuck that says. And it is a 64-page adventure. It goes from level 1 to level 5 apparently, or something like that, and it is awesome. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to be playing with my family. But 64 pages, you don't get tiles with this. No tiles. It's all to do with your imagination. Like just awesome artwork. Like just stuff. Like look at these dungeons. Dungeons upon dungeons upon dungeons. You got a nice little key there if you're a dungeon master to help you. with all this descriptions, towns, important NPCs. That's a really key thing, I think. Important NPCs. And this is the Theoden, I think that's called. And this is the place. Look at this map though. Look at that. Stonehill. It's not focusing properly. There you go. Town hall markets. And just really nice. Just really nice things you can have and do. There's another little encounter there. But things like this is pretty normal for DMs and that. But that's pretty cool. If you're a new DM coming new to the game, very easy for you to like just pick it up and do it. And you get these as well. These are pre-made. Come here, you little bugger. Pre-made characters, right? So you get 5 of these, I think, in total. Pre-made characters. So characters that are pre-made. So this is a human. No wait, I think this is no, this is the back of it. So yeah, that's one of the things. Turn this over. Here's a sheet. So you'd obviously fill in your name, and it tell you what you are: cleric, player name, experience points, and all. You got all your stats and everything down here. Strength, and you got a few new ones, I believe. Come on, focus, you silly camera. There we go. So animal handling is new from 4th, I think. Or I'm pretty sure anyway. Then you've got investigation, I think's new. Performance, I think's new. Persuasion, I believe, is new as well. I don't think you could persuade before. I think it was just straight up charisma check. Survival, I think, is new too, and sleight of hand. So there's a lot of new stuff in here, like how far you can move, 25 feet instead of squares. Your armor class, obviously, and all that. And a lot of it's done on the sheet. There's a lot of stuff like personal traits, ideas, bounds, flaws. Like, just so much is on these sheets. There we go. Another fighter, but his background is folk hero. I mean, personally, I'd probably just create my own character, if I'm perfectly honest. But with this, you can't. You have to have the player's handbook to create your own character. I think, anyway. I think you might be able to create one, but it'll be hard for you. Like wizard, and his background is an acolyte. So an acolyte would be somebody who's studied in Arcana previously. You've got a rogue. He's randomly a criminal. So that's interesting. So he'd probably come from a jail. So you can make some cool storylines out of that if you're a DM as well. Like if he's a criminal. This is the character they give you. Like it's a bit see-through. It's not too great. It's basically the same as that one. And then on the back you've got what did you do last night? D&D encounters. Build a story near. Build your character and play in a store near you. Not the greatest. And then that's it. Apart from, which I've chucked under here because I didn't want to lose them, is the dice. Now, the dice, they do look pretty nice. I've got to admit, these dice, probably one of my favourite looking dice. They got like that marble effect, the blue. Probably my favourite looking dice. I read better than the 4th edition ones. You got the D20 here. Should we see what we roll? A Swag Lord 18. These dice are freaking definitely not. They're definitely freaking things set. But yeah, look how thick this is. Look how thick that is. Compared to this board as well. Like, put these side by side. Like, come on now. Oh, whoops. Come on now. You've basically took away half the packaging and just stuck a board in the bottom. Why make it this thick? Just make it thinner. Seriously, it's like they don't want us to know that. Yeah, what they've done. Oh my god, look, these dice are loaded. A freaking 20. Look, 5, a 20, an 11, a 6, a 3, and a 4. These dice are loaded. There's no way these dice are not loaded. I mean, seriously. They give us loaded dice so we always get those high scores. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that's going to be my review on this. I will do a full in-depth review on the whole story of it once I've played the whole storyline with my family and friends. If you guys, I want to know your guys' opinion. Sorry, I'm just packing away at the moment. Just packing away. So yeah, Hello. Do you guys want to see that? Like, my hair is, let's say. Do you guys want to see that, or like a little, maybe a podcast? Not a podcast, obviously, but maybe just to record some sounds, or maybe just set up a camera in the corner and record. Look at that! I'm just recording over here, and I can't even freaking see it. I'm packing away. Do you guys want to see that, or would you guys like to see me and my family play a bit of Dungeons and Dragons? We'll probably play the starter set because I haven't prepared a 4th edition campaign. I was playing a 4th edition campaign, but it sort of come to an end, so that was about it. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, then do comment in the section down below and tell me whether I should or not. I'll have a stationary camera, obviously, and it will be set up like in the corner, so then, and I'll have my mic, which is here. But, you know, my mic is, like, sat there miles away from me, so I don't even know if it's going to pick up all the sounds, unfortunately. So it should be okay. I'll sort it out in the editing process. But, guys, that's my review, and I want your guys' opinion. Do you reckon I should do that? Do you reckon I should do that? What do you think of the 5th? I keep saying 5th edition. It's not. What do you think of the new Dungeons and Dragons edition as well? That is basically the set. That's all you get. Do you think it's better with tiles, with minis? I like the tiles, because it gives you a visual representation of the area you're in. But it's quite nice because then you can build like big sceneries and you don't have to have the squares in them. And you can say 25 feet is this far, so you can go this far. You see what I mean? So it's really cool in the way that they've done that. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna build some. Hopefully, gonna build like some little places that, like, for the main storyline battle, like boss battles and stuff like that. So for the last encounter of this battle, or for a dragon battle or something really cool, if you're in a room or something, I'll build the room, put the pillars in and all the other things, and then like just leave the roof off, obviously, and then the dragon's there, and then you're there, and then you can like decide what you want to do and stuff like that, and you can get minis and stuff like that. I think that makes campaigns a little bit better. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this little review, and until next time, see you later, and goodbye.